Good morning. Here we are again. Our favorite day of the week. Oh my, there's a spider. My windows are all frosted this morning. A little steamy. It's actually only 63 degrees here in Texas, so I got a little dewy moisture on my windows. Okay, so now that I'm a little bit situated, wow, not really. Okay, so I don't know what day it is, but it's about 1 week into, like 6 or 7 days into phase 3 of round 3 of my protocol. Just a refresher, on last Sunday, which was a day or two before I went into phase 3, I started for my upcoming IVF cycle the birth control pill. Unfortunately, the timing of events was not good because in hindsight, I'm thinking that I probably should have finished my round early enough so that I could stabilize before I went on birth control pill or any type of hormone disruptor. Because clearly, HCG resets your hormones pretty much. It controls your hypothalamus, which is your master switch for your whole system. And so I'm starting to think that it was a mistake to transition into P3 at the same time that I started taking the birth control pill, because I've been struggling. So let me fill you in with that. I have gained weight nearly every single day since I've gone into P3. And I haven't done anything differently than I've done in my other P3s. And I'm only eating to hunger scale, and I'm not eating a lot of food, but yet my weight seems to go up. So I had seen a ton of success through your vlogs, you know, with the modified protein day. And I thought, you know what, why not give that a try? At that point, I was still only 1.8 above LDW. And I thought if I could just get myself below LDW through one modified protein day, and then maybe even get below LDW through a second modified protein day, that I could get this in check before it got out of control, looking at the small gains that I was having every day. And mind you, Tom was in there too, but Tom had since gone away, and it shouldn't have been an issue at this point. So on Saturday, I woke up and I had a 0.2 release. So it was tiny, but it was something. So I felt a little better. I was like, okay, you know, maybe it's not going to be so bad. But I'll still do the protein day because I'm still 1.6 above LDW. And, you know, with all the success everyone was having, I didn't see a reason not to try it. So Saturday, I did the modified protein day. I did bacon and eggs for breakfast, sugar-free bacon. I did Miss HCG Girls peanut butter smoothie thing, protein shake. And I kind of like split it up. I drank like a third, and a third throughout the day. And I also had a protein bar, a J-Rob protein bar. And the only other thing I had, which may have been an issue, I'm not sure. Oh, I did eat some nuts. I had some cashews. I think it was cashews. And then the only other thing I had for dinner, as far as the protein goes, was a Euro salad. But I ate mostly the meat and left most of the salad. And the only thing in the salad was, you know, romaine, lettuce, tomatoes, and onion. That was it. And feta cheese. So, oh, and I also ate cheese through the day. So, can anybody tell me if there's anything that I ate that would have caused me that day to have a 2.6 pound gain on the scale the next day? The reason I'm asking is because maybe I ate too many calories, maybe I ate some foods that I shouldn't have, or maybe my hormones are just a little wonky right now, which I'm starting to think it's the last of the three, considering I've been gaining this entire week in P3, doing the same things that I always have in the past, which is, you know, my meal, like I said, my meals are very small. I'm not going off the deep end. I've only introduced a few new things. I'm basically eating P2 style with a few, you know, a few added things, not much. Like, I still do my apple in the morning. And I didn't do any fruits on the modified protein day. So the only thing that I ate that might have been questionable was the lettuce, because I know there's carbs in lettuce, you know, in my Euro salad, but I didn't really eat a lot of the lettuce. Like I said, I left most of it in the bowl and ate primarily the meat. So can you guys give me feedback on that? Do you think I did something wrong? Do you think maybe I had too much to eat? I did eat a few little slices of cheddar cheese and a few yeah, it was cheddar, and then I ate feta cheese with the salad, you know, at dinner. So I don't know if I did it wrong, but 2.6 gain is insane to me. I wanted to cry, and it was weird because I had dreamt that I had lost all this weight that night, and I was all excited and ready to do another protein day, and then I got up and got on the scale and saw a gain, and I was like, really? So that was very disheartening. You know, it was tough to swallow because I was already 1.6 above LDW, and so add to 2.6. So long story short is I am now 4 point something above LDW, and it's making me nervous because I've never been in this position before. And I would do a modified protein day to correct, but that didn't work. So I'm afraid to try it again. So if any of you can assure me that I did it wrong, and that if I did it again and did it the right way, I guess, that it would work, I would do it. But I'm just scared. What if I have another 2-pound gain? I don't know what to do. So, you know, in part two of this is I was texting with Gina last night a little bit about the gain and that. And I kind of made a decision when I kind of had to tell myself going into this IVF cycle, going into taking birth control pills and the hormones and the drugs and everything that I'm getting ready to do to my body, that I had to kind of come to terms and make peace with the fact that you know, HCG had done me well, and I had gotten, you know, I released 85 pounds in 3 rounds, and I did amazing, and that now my body was no longer mine per se, that I'm making sacrifices at this point to potentially have a baby. And so if that meant that I was going to have some reactions to the birth control pills or the drugs or gain a little bit, then that was something that I would need to be prepared and willing to accept going into this. And so I don't know that I've 100% made peace with that, because obviously I'm struggling right now, but I think my struggle is not necessarily giving that up. If I'm giving it up for that cause, I'm okay with that. I guess I just need to be pretty clear that what is going on is a result of the hormones and not a result of something that I've done wrong or that I'm doing wrong or something that I have control over. If I have control over it, I want to fix it clearly. But if I don't have control over it, then I want to make peace with it and be okay with it and say, you know what, Kim, this is where you are, and this is something you can fix later on down the road if you need to, but right now you are sacrificing your body for the hope and the dream to be able to become a vessel to carry a child. You know, so that's that. So please, any feedback or advice you have. I've rambled really long. Today is my husband's 40th birthday. Yesterday I prepared a bunch of foods for him that I couldn't eat because they had gluten in them, and I'm gluten intolerant. So that kind of worked out like it does, because when you don't have a desire to cheat when you know that if you cheat you're going to get sick. I can't have gluten, so it's just not an option. So that made it easy for me to make those foods for him, and I'm just used to doing that. It doesn't faze me to make food that I can't eat or food that I can't sample. It makes it hard as a cook, but it doesn't make it tempting because it's just not an option. So today's his birthday, and I'm really excited for him. I did screw up. I'm supposed to start boot camp this week today after work, and I forgot it's his birthday, and I made him some stuff yesterday, but I didn't make the primary meal because he felt like it was too much food. So I'm making the primary meal tonight, which means I'm not going to make it to the first day of boot camp. Makes me feel like a loser, but you know what? Your husband only turns 40 once, and that's it. I'm here for him for his birthday, and I'll start Wednesday. Okay. So here's the card for the day. Even though my video is super long, I'll do it really quick, and then we'll go on from here. And the seed is an apple you can't yet see. And the seed is an apple you cannot yet see. These are, I think this is speaking of hope and faith and things that we don't know can come to life yet. I mean, it's in the making. Sometimes what we're searching for or looking for or the break that we need is right around the corner and we don't know it because we can't see it. So in the seed is an apple you cannot yet see. There are things going on in your life in the background that you have no clue how marvelous they are, but they will come to fruition soon. So so that's the thought of the day. I got the Joel Osteen book this weekend, I Declare. I started reading it yesterday. So love it. It's exactly what I need for this next 30 days or so leading up to our journey, our vacation to Barbados. All right, everyone, I spoke long enough. I hope you had a fabulous weekend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you, everyone, for everything. Love you. Bye.